Further, in the analysis of the second arcanum, we already mentioned that the astral vortex, tourbillon, is dual polarized. Apart from that, it also defines the passage from the mental to the physical and the reverse. In it lies the universal mystery of evolution and involution, which are such burning questions for so many thinking and seeking human beings. Graphically, the picture takes the form in figure 14, two interpenetrating triangles. Its number will be 2, as in the metaphysical counterpart it was 3, figure 13, triangle. When condensing themselves, astral vortexes of the general type lead us into the realm of the elements, that is, into the physical world, mystically connected with the realization of the fourth arcanum. The method for the realization of authority over the elements will be the second hay in the dynamic process of the great magic arcanum. In the physical world, it will manifest itself as the knave, representing the activity of the family, Yod He Va. The corresponding figure is number 15, a square in a circle. Here we see power over the elements, a cross inside a circle with the mystery of its turning in the hermetic circle, and the result of the application of that power, represented in one of the 3 dimensions of the cube, which is symbolized by the square. Its number will be 4. The general picture of the great arcanum will then be, as we have already said, the conception of the 3 figures, 13, 14, and 15. Its upper part, figure 13, is the ternary of the great metaphysical arcanum. The middle part, figure 14, is the binary of the astral rota, tourbillon. And the lower part, figure 15, is the quaternary of the elementary rota, or the mystery of its realization, the secret of the starting point. A. Discovery of the upper part depends upon the fullness of incarnation in man's spiritual monad, which knows from the beginning of the manifestation of the secret of the mystical marriage of Yod with He. B. To possess the middle part, man must create in himself the astral androgyny, Va. C. For operation of the lower, physical part, apart from the realization of B, or authority over the astral, Va, man must know which instrument is the starting point of the operation, and which is the transition from the instrument to the tourbillon itself. To perform this, pure logic may be of some use to us. Mentally annihilate the present universe as it exists for you, but retain in your mind the attributes of the whole. In any new conception of the macrocosm and microcosm, apply the great arcanum scheme, and you will see that its instrument did not change at all. Now, diminish the universe, and continue the process until only the operator himself remains in it. He is also a microcosm, so apply the great arcanum to him. But now, the sole remaining instrument will be only the operator's own body. This knowledge is not sufficient. It is only a lower floor of the whole construction. We may use as a symbol and means of explanation the old story of King Oedipus. He met the Sphinx, who posed him the riddle of the realizer of the tarot's 4th arcanum, who in the morning goes on 4 legs, at midday on 2, and in the evening on 3. What is the Sphinx? Only a synthesis of the 4 holy animals. It has the head of a man, the claws of a lion, the wings of an eagle, and the waist and tail of a bull. These animals, by their qualities, tell us about entrance into the astral plane via the elements, which they represent. Here we may recall our earlier discussion about these 4 creatures. The Sphinx is also the astral. It guards the pyramid, at the base of which is the square of the elements, its sides being identical with the mental evolutionary triangles, meeting together at the apex to show the unitary law. Otherwise, the mental plane guards the astral. What did Oedipus reply? His answer to the Sphinx was, "Thy enigma is man, in childhood crawling on all 4s, in maturity on 2 legs, and in old age on 3, using a walking stick for support. But he discovered and solved only the physical part of the Arcanum, which is what the rest of mankind is doing. By this he possessed power over the Sphinx's body, and as the victor destroyed it. What happened later? The astral binary revealed to him that he had not yet realized that part of the Arcanum. The negatively polarized part of the astral tourbillon led him to the terrible murder of his own father and to incest by marrying his own mother. These disasters could not be avoided by the knowledge of only the physical plane. Then suffering entered his own astral, and he received the final peace only through the mental part of the Arcanum, the mystery of the universal love, in the form of the sacrifice of his daughter Antigone. Your attention is drawn to the fact that the astral initiation came to Oedipus at maturity, but the mental one was achieved only in his old age.